What's up guys, TrippedUp here, and welcome back to another video of Brawlhalla. Huh, that was strange. I don't know why my PC crashed like that. Hey, is it just me, or does Brawlhalla look a little different right now? Alright, enough with the charade. Welcome guys to my honest review of MultiVersus. After many months of long, grueling anticipation, we've finally gotten the game that's supposed to take 90% of Brawlhalla's player base and kill the game once and for all. Until like a couple weeks pass and the hype dies down and we all inevitably go back to Brawlhalla. But for now, it's totally gonna kill the game. Before I begin this review, I do want to mention that because there's some people here that might have just come for MultiVersus and haven't played Brawlhalla, I'm gonna try and keep my Brawlhalla references or comparisons low. At the end, I will have a section where I just talk about the two games and comparing them to, but if you're here just for MultiVersus, I'm gonna try and limit the amount of Brawlhalla references, so you're welcome. But now, let's take this review from the start. The tutorial. The standard tutorial is actually really good. It goes over a lot of things that you'll need to know if you're new to fighting games, or even if you're just coming from a different fighting game. I was thrilled to see that they actually explained things in the tutorial before making you do them. You know, unlike some other games. Yeah, remember how I said earlier that I was going to keep the Brawlhalla references low? Yeah, I lied. That's going to be like the entire video. Once you're done with the regular tutorial, you have the option to either go to the lobby or to explore the advanced tutorials. When it comes to the advanced tutorials, I'm once again surprised to see that they're very well made, even though some of them are pretty short. For example, this walls one. Hey there, buckaroo! Wanna learn about walls? Well, jump on this one a couple times. Alright, you're done. Congratulations. Now get out of my sight, you piece of trash. Even though I understood basically every single concept in these advanced tutorials, I'm glad that they have so many. After all, they have one for damage decay, which is something I didn't know about, so I actually had to take that one seriously and pay attention. Alright, that's about it for the tutorials. Though this game is still in beta, there's actually a pretty wide selection of characters you can choose from the MultiVersus roster. Each one of these characters also fall under a different type of class, in which there are 5 of them, those being Bruiser, Assassin, Tank, Support, and Mage. This is actually a really good feature. If I'm trying to pick up a new character and I have no clue how to play it, the class type will tell me what type of gameplay I'm to be expecting when playing this character. Another good thing is that these classes are balanced, as every single class has a good side and a bad side. For example, Bruisers can easily build damage but have a hard time killing. Assassins have high attack and speed, but have very low defense. Tanks have lots of defense, but are also really slow. I think you get the point. Every class has its upside and downside. However, characters are further classified by whether they're a horizontal, vertical, or hybrid attacker. Once again, just like the classes, it tells me what type of gameplay to expect while playing this character. But now that we're done with the classifications, let's talk about the actual characters. Let's start with the good old classic, Shaggy. Although Shaggy is seen as the starter character of this game, he is very memorable because of one thing and one thing only. Yo, is that Goku? Seriously though, overall, Shaggy is really good. For a character that isn't that hard to play, he has some surprisingly rewarding gameplay. Also, his Battle Pass skin is just legendary. Moving on to Batman. In the realm of common sense, Batman is regarded as one of the worst superheroes ever. Not only does my man possess 0 superpowers, but he also does not want to kill his enemies for some stupid reason. Hello, Joker. I know you just killed 9 million people. So, for such a heinous act, you will be sentenced to 9 years in prison without parole.
2 days later.
Like, dude, I know you have a big heart because your parents died or whatever, but just kill the Joker already. he's just gonna break out. He breaks out every time. Just kill him. However, in MultiVersus, he's actually a really good character. Batman's grappling hook is really fast and hard to dodge out of, although it is balanced by the fact that you can dodge out of it when he tries to pull close to you. The Batarang is also a really good tool. Not only can you close off most of the map with this thing, but you can also hit your opponent into it if you just step behind them. I haven't seen much of Batman, nor do I own him myself, but honestly, I think he's a bit of an underrated pick. Let's move on to Taz. Now Taz is a completely normal character. He has pretty good moves, you know, you can rely on that up air, for example, that's pretty good. And the salt, that's pretty cool. Overall, he just has a very dynamic kit, and most Tazes that I've fought have used all sorts of different moves, and don't rely on one single move the entire time. Wait a second. Is that a... Everything I just said about Taz was complete BS. Most Taz mains, all they do is Tornado, and maybe a little bit of Tornado. However, I will be fair here, the rest of his kit is pretty bad, so the Tornado being overpowered is kind of balanced out by that, but still, it's really annoying. Especially in 2s. Like, look at this picture I got. Who allowed this? Next is Garnet. I've seen one singular Garnet in my time of playing MultiVersus. Wasn't very good. But you know what character is the complete opposite of not very good? Jake. There was a time where I respected skateboarders. That time is no more.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Every single Jake that I've fought thus far has been some absolute deviant sweat. And to this day, I still don't know how to counter his kit. So instead of figuring that out, I'll just complain and say that he's broken. Oh wait, sorry, I thought this was Brawlhalla. I mean, I will figure out how to do that soon. But for now, he is a really good kit. Let's move on to Finn. In general, Finn is a pretty good kit, but the thing that stands out most about him is that he can buy things with the coins he collects after hitting his opponent. With Finn's shop, you can buy things like better damage, better defense, or the best prize yet, this green cube thing. I don't know if he actually does anything, he just kind of follows you around. That's cool, I guess. Next up, Arya Stark. Wait, is that like Tony Stark's daughter or something? Oh, wait, no, she's from Game of Thrones. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know that. I don't watch that garbage show. Sorry, I had to say it. It's not a good show. Sue me, I don't care. The character itself honestly isn't that good either. Her main gimmick is her teleportation with her sword, but as long as you dodge that, you're probably fine. Also, when she gets a kill, she, spawns this pie. Arya's pie. Why does that sound so weird? Like, I don't know if that's meant to be weird or not, but that just sounds off to me. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of this character, but there is one character I'm a big fan of. Harley Quinn. Yep, that's right, my current main is Harley Quinn, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with her. Earlier this week, I posted a clip of myself destroying someone with her, and that's just showcasing one of the many things you can do with her. I will say that she is a bit difficult to play, but once you have her down, she is such a joy to play. The only thing I have to complain about her is that her non-default skin sucks. Like, do you really expect me to pay that much money for a skin that looks way worse than the original? I think someone at this company needs to read the art of the deal. Moving forward to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was the second character I tried out in an actual match. And I hated her. I thought she was a terrible kit, until I found out that Sandstorm plays her. Well, clearly, Wonder Woman is the best kit in the game, and none of us knew it. Thank you, Sandstorm, you've opened all of our eyes. Next up is Superman, and no, I do not own this skin, I think it just looks funny. You think you have a good way to counter tank classes? Think again, nerd, cause you're just gonna get grabbed in the face by Superman and thrown up into the border. Overall, Superman is a super good kit. Wait, where are you guys going? Guys? Next up is Oh my god. This looks like a scene straight out of the Bible. David versus Goliath right here. Except in this case, Goliath is probably gonna win. And if his status as a skyscraper wasn't already threatening enough, he can also turn into a super robot with a laser beam. Luckily, I haven't seen too many people using this kit in actual games, so I'm safe. For now. Moving on to Steven Universe. Oh, so that's what he looks like in game. I had no way of knowing because I've literally never seen him. Comment down below if you've seen a Steven in game, cause I sure haven't. Okay, next up is Velma. Now, the great and holy Costlix said he used to main Taz, but now he switched to Velma because Velma is quote-unquote broken. Like, dude, the only thing broken about Velma is her legs. Look at that. How long can she keep going like this? Ooh! Guys, no, I found it. I found what's actually broken about Velma. Her character model. Look at her head. Why is it so big? Wait, what? What is this? I cannot believe that Velma can literally call the police on you in this game. I just... This game is wacky, man. Okay, let's move on to Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is like the Taros of MultiVersus. He is an actual troll character. Try and find me one Bugs Bunny main that can go 5 seconds without doing a side air or a down air. It is impossible. However, unlike Taros, I can forgive Bugs Bunny for being this way, because come on, it's Bugs Bunny. And lastly, we have Tom and Jerry. I honestly love the attention to detail that all these attacks have for Tom and Jerry. If you look closely, every attack is just them trying to attack each other. That's some really good understanding of the characters and their dynamics. That being said, I have zero clue how to play them, so yeah. And that's about it when it comes to the characters so far. I'm sure more will be added later, but wait, do you guys see that? Who is that? No. Is that LeBron Raymond James Sr., an American professional basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers of the National Basketball Association? This is the greatest day of my life. I did not think there would be a day where I could say that I'm a LeBron James main. But here we are. Okay, now that's all for the characters. Really quickly, I want to go over the cosmetics and the perks. The cosmetics for this game are good, but personally I do prefer the Brawlhalla art style. The battle pass is only 15 tiers, however, there's a reward for every tier including in the free one, plus the premium is only $5. Out of all these cosmetics though, I have to say that my favorite is these ring outs. These are golden. The Looney Tunes, that's all folks. That's just awesome. And then we have the perks. Whoa, no, not those perks. I can't endorse that, guys. Stop it. I've heard that some people really dislike the perks, but personally, I think the feature is great, as it makes it easier to customize your experience with a certain character. Plus, besides the exclusive perks, there are no perks that you can get for one character that you can't get for the other, so it's not like you have an unfair advantage playing one over the other. And now we've reached the final part of this review, my concluding statements. So, what are my overall thoughts on MultiVersus? I think that it's a very good game, especially for a beta. As someone who's played the same fighting game for many years, it feels like MultiVersus just took the problems from Brawlhalla and fixed them. For example, Brawlhalla's tutorial, it's out of date, it sucks, it barely teaches you anything, and quite honestly, it's kinda hard to find. Now compare that to MultiVersus, where they have a really good tutorial that teaches you things in depth, has advanced tutorials, and it's basically mandatory, so it's not hard to find at all. There are several other examples, but this is one of the biggest ones in my opinion. Now, does this mean that I like MultiVersus more than Brawlhalla? Well, yes, but only for right now. In the long run, absolutely not. I played Brawlhalla for way too many years just to drop it for a game that I've played for a week. Besides, Brawlhalla's about to release a new legend and it actually looks pretty cool, so I can't ditch it yet. However, I do want to upload more MultiVersus content, so if you want to see more of that, make sure you subscribe because I'll definitely be doing more. But overall, MultiVersus, I would give it a good 9 out of 10. Wait, what? I forgot a character. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? I could have gone over it during the character section. Who did I even forget? Oh, oh my, no, just, no, stop. I don't even want to talk about this thing. Just go to the end screen already.